Alright folks, so since we're obviously living the wonderful pandemic lifestyle, we're not able to do typical body composition lab. Now in a normal world, we're going to be going and using these skin-fold calipers so that we're going to be able to measure the girth of whatever tissue we happen to be measuring. Now you notice how this moves forward. This is a cheap repair for educational purposes, so we reset. So let's say we're going to measure the girth of the finger. When it clicks in on the bottom, we're going to open, and then that's going to be the measurement we're going to go ahead and take in millimeters. Now the way we're going to do this on actual skin is we're going to take, for the calf, it's going to be the thickest girth, which with my calves, it's all small, so it's not even that hard. From there, we're going to go ahead and close it on in until it clicks in, and then we're going to go and open, and we come up with a grand total of about 8 millimeters. Now, from there, you would do the calf. The thigh is going to be the midpoint of your thigh. The abdomen is going to be the right side of your belly button. You're going to find the suprailiac on the front of your essential hip bone, and then we've got our chest, our tricep, and we can even do little biceps and otherwise. Now, we also have other pieces of equipment that we're going to be able to utilize. Now this right here is what's known as a SOZO. This is a bioelectrical impedance spectroscopy. It uses 8 points of contact, so we can see the hands and the feet, and all of those contacts are going to go ahead and allow the electricity to go from one arm to the other, from one leg to the other, from one arm to one leg, and everything in between. And that's going to give us a lot of information along with the different frequencies, so we're going to be able to, thanks to the way that electricity goes through fat as opposed to lean, and lean when it comes to fluid, you're going to be able to get intra and extracellular fluid along with estimates of muscle mass and even bone mass through the wonders of math. Now next to it we have our tenita. Now the tenita itself is going to be notice a 4-point BIA. This is bioelectrical absorptiometry, and this is going to go from one leg to the other. So we're not even accounting for the entirety of the upper body, and so it's going to be naturally a lot more wrought with air. Now in this room we have our DEXA scanner, which is going to be a total body x-ray scan, which is going to go ahead and give us lean mass, fat mass, and bone mass region by region and literally limb by limb as we work our way through the body. So, for example, let's go ahead and bring up some old school subjects where you can see what we have with this subject who did this scan with us much earlier. We can literally see the amount of lean mass he's got on each of his arms, each of his legs, and on the other regions as we go throughout the body. Now, this is going to give us a lot better information than what we're going to go ahead and get from the tenita, and for most people it's going to be better than what we're going to get the skin-fold calipers. The last option that we have in the lab is going to be our wonderful Bod Pod. Now the Bod Pod is going to go ahead and be an object that we're going to weigh ourselves in, and then we're going to be inside of the Bod Pod wearing nothing but compression clothing and a wonderful swim cap, because air doesn't displace around your hair the same way it displaces around the rest of your body. And then once we know how much volume you occupy inside of this room, because you can see the diaphragm in the back, that's going to go ahead and move forward and move backwards, changing the air pressure slightly, which is measured by the sensors inside. And we know how much you weigh. Well, mass divided by volume is density, and a denser individual is a leaner individual. An individual that is less dense has more body fat, and from there we're able to extrapolate body composition. So, for you guys, for your lab, we're just going to be doing some simple body weight information. You're going to go ahead and do a little bit of calipering, and if you are capable, we're going to try to do some girth measurements on things like your waist, shoulders, neck, etc., and see what that might end up extrapolating to be for body composition. Stay safe out there, guys, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.